Welcome to the channel. Pain of the Patoot here with Gunsmith Part 8. It's for the modification of an AKS-74N. Take note of that. It's important. You have to make sure you have the right gun. And you can see here that it has been completed. I can turn it in at this point, but I will show you how I was able to do it. So let's go through what you need. First of all, of course, you need an AKS-74N. And you need Zenit parts. Now, it doesn't tell you all the Zenit parts you need, so that's the tricky part. It does give you some clues what you need, but actually you need to change everything in the gun to something that's Zenit. Okay? Ergonomics should be over 65%. Recoil should be less. That's the sum of the recoil. Should be less than 250, so that's the combination of the vertical and the horizontal. The gun should be taking up no more than 10 slots. This is, I think, left over from earlier in the game where you had to fold it, but you don't. Even the full gun does not take more. So I guess the only thing would be is if you slapped a suppressor on it, it would suddenly take up more than 10 slots. But the normal gun does not take up any more than 10 slots. And in fact, if you fold it, you pooch the ergo and it will not work. Okay, so no folding. Okay, so here are the specific parts that it mentions. B10 handguard with B31S upper. That's actually just one piece. I guess they're trying to confuse you or something, but that is one piece. Handguard rail. Yeah, that's one piece. An RKO tactical foregrip, an AK-12 magazine, a Kalesh 21KS. Make note of that because Skier sells two types. You need the I version, not the P version. Okay, the DTK-1 is a muzzle device. And again, it reiterates Zenit all around. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the finished product. And here's the finished product. You can see the little check mark, which item fits the active Gunsmith Part 8 quest requirements. Okay. So, what do you need? Well, there's the Kalesh 21KSIR. It's available from Skier. You need an RKO. You'll have to get that off the flea or find it in Raid, but it's Zenit RKO. All right. I got this and added it. Zenit RP1 charging handle, which is available from Skier. I just put it on because it gives you one more point of ergonomics, but as you can see here, ergonomics is not really a problem. I could actually pull it off if I wanted to save a few dollars cash. For the stock, so then use the PT. There is a couple of Zenit stocks, but use the PT-3 Classic stock. This one, Classica, I guess you could call it. It is available from, I believe, Skier or off the flea, one or the other. There's the DK-1 Zenit. That's available from Skier or the flea. And of course, you need the AK-12 magazine. Now, this one's full, so I'm actually going to unload it for a second because I don't need to give them the ammunition. That was, I think it's BP or something that I have in there. And here's the B33 dust cover. What else did I need? Oh, yes, this is the toughest part to find, which is the Zenit RK-3 pistol grip. So that's it. All of it's available on the flea. Some of it's available from traders, but so what you need to do is you have to remove the stock. Let's go over here and I'll show you the actual gun. Here it is. So this is the actual gun that you need to buy. It is an AKS-74N. All right. So what are you going to have to replace? You're going to have to replace the muzzle device. You're going to have to replace the magazine. You're going to have to replace the pistol grip. You're going to have to replace the stock. You're going to have to replace the dust cover. and you're going to have to replace this, I don't know, the foregrip with the um, all the named items. Okay, so we'll go to the flea here quickly. So here was the AK Zenit -3. You need to have a Zenit pistol grip, and you can see how expensive it is unless you have Skier 2 unlocked, which I do not. So I had to buy it for about 40k. Great, right? What was the other thing that was kind of tricky? The B-30. So I just searched for that. And there you notice it is the B-30, B-31S. It kind of suggests that it's two pieces, but no, it's not. So notice how expensive that is, 132,000K. However, it is a barter item for, who is a barter with? It's not him, it must be Mechanic. There we go. It's a barter item with Mechanic. So all it needs is 3 pieces of RAM. Really, if I wanted to be, I've just bartered for it so I can't get one, but what I'll probably do is I will wait until I can get one of these again, and I will barter for, because I have lots of RAM, I'll barter for one, and then I'll put it up there on the flea for 130k, 1000k, and make myself a boatload of money. But to get one, you go to Mechanic, and it has to be level 2 Mechanic. If you go to level 1, you don't see it here anywhere. It is level 2. And at level 2, there it appears. So you need 3 pieces of RAM. If you don't have 3 pieces of RAM, then go to the flea market and buy yourself 3 pieces of RAM, because it'll be a lot less. So here's RAM going for 6k. So 3 times 6 is only 18, which is a lot less than 120. But in most cases, that's all you need to do. So I'll pop over here to Skier, and there is, again, it's Skier. Oh, that's actually Skier 2, I believe. Yep, Skier 2. Here's the Kalesh 20 or 2IKS. This is the one you need. Note there's a 2P. You want the 2I. And here is the Zenit DK-1 that you're going to need. I'm just going to go back here to the full thing. And you can't get the RKO yet, so I had to buy the RKO off the flea. RK-O foregrip. But it's Zenit, and it was, now it's up to 24. It wasn't quite that expensive when I bought it, but that's what you're going to have to do. And then the B-33, you have to replace the dust cover. I think you'll remember me saying. So it's Zenit. It is a trade item, I think. Or else, again, it's locked for Skier. But I just went out and bought one. So that's what it looks like. And you just pull the dust cover off the standard gun and slap it on. The PT, I think Skier has the PT. Other than that, it may be... does Skier have it? No, I had to buy it off the flea. So it's the PT-3. There it is. So it was less than that when I bought it. The price will be going up and down depending on how many people are doing the task and how many people are throwing them up there. But you can buy them just to complete the task if you want to. All right, so I think that's it. I showed you the, go here. I showed you the DK, Skier, the Klesh, Skier, PT off the flea, the AK-12. I actually had a couple of them, so it wasn't a big deal. See, here's another AK-12 in my stock. But you can get it off the flea if you need to. The RK-0, definitely the flea. The RK-3, definitely the flea. Expensive. I put the RP1 on, but I can pull it off and it doesn't make any difference, so maybe I'll keep that for another gun. Of course, the tough part is going to be the B-30, the B-31. The trade item for 3 memory off Mechanic is the easiest way to get it. And so you just pull the pieces off or go to the mod screen. You should be able So you can, of course, just use the mod screen to quite easily add the pieces that you need. There's the original. Dust cover, there's the original. Let's close there. There's the original. Actually, I have another one of these. And, okay. Oh. There's the 2P. So I put the 2P on originally by mistake. Okay. So hopefully that helps you complete the task. I'm going to hand it in now. So go here, Mechanic, tasks, Gunsmith 8, and hand it in. All right.